Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I want to talk to you a bit about lucid dreaming during the holiday season. Now, if you're watching this video a bit later and it's no longer Christmas, no longer New Year's, then don't worry because these tips apply to any holiday season. So, if you've got summer holidays coming up or you're taking a vacation soon, some of these tips might apply then. Tip number one is to take advantage of the time that you've got off. If you normally have to get up at like 6 or 7 in the morning for work or for school, then obviously you're probably not doing techniques like wild, wake back to bed or mild very often, because those involve you interrupting your sleep, and you probably don't want to be doing that every single day if you've got to get up for work shortly afterwards. So now's your chance. If you have, a week off for the holidays or even just a long weekend, then take advantage of that. Do these techniques while you have the opportunity. Tip number 2 is to also take advantage of any trips that you're taking. So if you're going to visit your relatives or a friend, or you're perhaps just going on vacation somewhere during the holidays, actually try and lucid dream during that time. I think, normally if you're going on vacation somewhere, lucid dreaming is probably the last thing on your mind. And obviously you don't have to practice it. If you just want to forget about it for a week and do whatever, then do that. But if you're really trying to lucid dream, then you can actually take advantage of the fact that you're in a completely new environment. Sometimes a bit of change of scenery or even just a change of your bed can actually make it easier to lucid dream. So if you've been struggling to get lucid and you were thinking of just, taking the week off because you're staying with your grandparents or you're abroad somewhere or whatever, maybe don't. Maybe actually take advantage of this time and use some of those techniques. My third tip is specific to this holiday season at the end of the year. And that is, you've got New Year's resolutions, you might be setting goals for the next year, and you might be looking back at what you've been doing this year. Don't forget to include lucid dreaming in that. If you're serious about lucid dreaming, then take some time to evaluate the current year. How have you done this year? Did you just start lucid dreaming this year? Is it your third year lucid dreaming? Did you start, last week or something? Evaluate your progress so far, what you've done, what techniques have worked well for you, what hasn't worked so well, evaluate where you might be able to improve, and then after that, set some goals for next year. What do you want to achieve? What's your lucid dreaming New Year's resolution? Each time we get a new year, we sort of get a fresh start in a way, psychologically, just the fact that we're starting a new year, it feels a lot easier to begin new things and to take on new challenges. So this is a great time to actually set yourself some lucid dreaming goals. My next tip for you is to take advantage of that holiday excitement. If you're like me, then you might find that before a particular event or before a holiday, you have trouble falling asleep. I'm someone that finds it difficult to fall asleep anyway, and so if I'm even the slightest bit excited or nervous or anxious or whatever, I'll find it 10 times harder to sleep. If you're similar, you might find that, Christmas Eve you can't fall asleep because, Christmas is the next day, or, before you're going on vacation somewhere you can't fall asleep. So you can actually take advantage of that, because if you don't get a full night's sleep that night, then you'll usually find that the next night, because you're a little bit sleep deprived, you actually have a way easier time lucid dreaming. And in fact, sometimes I've noticed that when I'm a little bit sleep deprived, I can actually perform wild at the beginning of the night without having slept before. Normally you have to sleep, X amount of time and get in REM first, but when I'm sleep deprived, it's like I enter into REM extremely quickly, and so I can actually do it at the beginning of the night sometimes. So if you do stay out Christmas Eve and you can't sleep, or you only get a few hours sleep or a little bit less than usual, then try that. When you go to bed on Christmas Day, actually try and do wild before you go to bed. And if it doesn't work, then, do a mild mantra or something else and try that out. My next tip for you, if it is Christmas when you're watching this, or, if it's coming up to your birthday soon or something, is to get yourself a lucid dreaming related gift. Now, a bit of a shameless plug here, but one good suggestion for that would be to get your hands on my lucid dreaming book, the Lucid Dream Book. It's basically a book I put together combining all the experience and all the lessons that I learned over the years. It's designed to help fast track you through the process that I learned over an entire decade, so that you don't have to spend the same amount of time, making all the same mistakes, and you can actually do everything that I did, but much quicker. On screen right now you can see some information about what's in the course, so if that takes your fancy and you do want to get yourself that for this Christmas, or you just want to get your hands on it, then check out the link in the top right hand corner, or go to gum.co/theluciddreambook. That's gum.co/theluciddreambook. There's also a link down in the description below. Other great lucid dreaming gifts that you could get yourself would be to, just go on Amazon and look at various lucid dreaming books, or to get yourself some lucid dreaming supplements, or to get yourself a sleep mask. And I don't mean one of those, fancy expensive lucid dreaming masks, although if you want to do that, go ahead. I just mean like a $3 sleep mask from Walmart or wherever. Get that, actually start wearing that at night, and you'll find that you have an easier time lucid dreaming and an easier time falling asleep. Anyway, I hope you found these tips helpful and enjoyed the video. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I hope you're going to have a fantastic new year. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and enable all notifications if you want to stay up to date with my videos. And if you want to keep watching, check out one of those videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you there soon. Take care.